One of the other areas of Advocates University that sets us apart and makes us unique from the other training programs across the country, including COPAs, and there's benefit to all of those programs, guys, okay? They will teach you the law, absolutely. But what we do that's different, because the law is intentionally ambiguous and broad in this area, so we need to sort of dive into the minutia, as I've said in prior videos, and really understand aspects that I have seen over the last 15 years that have popped up again and again and again and again, that with meaningful explanation and deeper understanding of these areas and concepts, it enables you to go and advocate in an effective manner for your child on the IEP team. The one that, for those of you who have children with social emotional deficits, behavioral deficits, this is going to be a critical area, because the law, when it comes to behavior intervention plans, functional behavior assessments, and directing the school in how to appropriately move forward with those things, it's this much, guys. The IDEA has not been revised since 2004, and that area is a fairly new area in comparison to the rest of the IDEA. So it's still sort of the Wild West when it comes to how we deal with behaviors and those safeguards. Yeah, we have the manifestation determination, but how do we address the educational performance deficit area of social, emotional, and behavioral deficits? And it's real light. The law is real light on that. It doesn't provide a lot of direction. And so we have to sit there and rely upon case law. We have to rely upon peer-reviewed, scientifically proven methods. We have to rely upon best practice in order to safeguard our kids that do have these deficit areas. I dive into that, and we discuss what comprises an appropriate functional behavior assessment, what a good behavior intervention plan even means. For example, a behavior intervention plan, guys, is more like legal notice to the general education and administrative department within your school, because it's your IEP team that comprises a general education teacher and an LEA, which is the administrative figure, along with your special education and related service staff and you as the parent. And that team makes a determination that your child, because of how your child's disability and their individual circumstances manifest, is not capable of following the student code of conduct as it's currently written. And so therefore that behavior intervention plan serves as a legal notice that these are the behavioral concerns. That's what a functional behavior assessment is supposed to identify and explain, so that everybody along the chain is fully aware of how your child's behavioral deficits could manifest and how it could violate the student code of conduct. Just because your child has behaviors that impact their learning or the learning of others doesn't necessarily mean that they require a behavior intervention plan. Behavior intervention plan is something, it's a step up, guys, because there could be a violation of the student code of conduct, zero tolerance. And basically it's your special education staff, it's your IEP team that is asserting to the rest of the school, this kid can't do that. We need time as a team to target these behaviors and teach the child replacement behaviors. And so it's basically saying, hey, chill out with regards to your punitive action, with regards to your impatience, with regards to your action. And this is sort of supposed to be pushing in additional supports and additional understanding in order for us to reach some level of exhaustion of your child being involved or continuing to be involved in general education and having access to the general curriculum before the team has a justification to look and seek out a more restrictive setting. That's the purpose of a behavior intervention plan. It isn't some insular thing, and you know, so many schools half-ass that and they misunderstand it and they misapply it. And then they add that little caveat at the end that the student's still going to be held to the student code of conduct. It's in conflict with the law. That doesn't mean that there's not options and there's not, you know, the school system has 10 days they can suspend your child for no reason, any child for no reason, IEP or not, guys. They just can't go over that 10 without having the manifestation determination. And of course, everything hinges upon appropriateness and everything hinges upon using best practices. And so having them understand why we have a behavior intervention plan and why everybody needs to be trained on it for a consistent application of it, it's not understood. And these are the things that we teach at Advocates University to provide you that expanded knowledge, to push that gift forward, pay it forward by educating your teams and other families. That's how we improve the outcomes within our schools and within our communities.